Hi, I'm Peter Kuruvita, and today I'm going to make for you an amazing chocolate pudding. Very simple ingredients: butter, chocolate, cocoa powder, plain flour, caster sugar, and then 3 egg yolks and 3 whole eggs. But the little interesting bit of this is the tea that I'm going to use to cook this with. Dilmah has produced a tea, a Rooibos tea, and this one has chocolate, turmeric, ginger, and almond. So what I'm going to do is infuse the infusion into the chocolate. First, I need to melt the chocolate with the butter and the cocoa powder, and of course the tea. Like, look at it, the color of the turmeric and the ginger and the Rooibos, everything is visible here, and it's going to add such a wonderful flavor into my pudding. Now that goes onto the heat over what's called a bain-marie, which is basically a hot water bath to melt. The chocolate and the cocoa and the butter will all come together, and while it's heating, the tea will brew and all those flavors from the tea will come out as well. And in the meantime, we need to get the other side ready, which is whipping the eggs. Into the bowl, I'm going to put the whole eggs and also the egg yolks. And then just give it a little beat so that it mixes together to start off with, and then slowly add the sugar. Once the egg breaks up, then you can start adding the sugar. Turn it up full blast and get back to this. You can see how it's starting to melt now. Just keep stirring it, and that way there won't be any lumps and it'll be nicely infused. All right, see how it's all coming together? And the tea, because Rooibos tea, 3 to 5 minutes to brew. So in this 3 to 5 minutes that it takes to melt all of the chocolate and the butter, the tea itself is brewing and adding all of those wonderful flavors through it. So we're nearly there. Nice and shiny, it's glistening. Okay, so now the eggs and the sugar are creamed, as they say. Turn it off. When you read something that says it should be in ribbons, it means if you get the bowl and you do that, it stays as one piece in ribbons. Now that that's done, I'm going to add the chocolate, and I'm going to put this back on because it's nice and hot, so it's going to partially cook the egg. Now we don't have to beat it quickly. Because we've added all the air into this mixture, I don't want to be beating it and knocking down the air because the chocolate's heavy, the butter's heavy, and if you do whip it too much, you're going to end up with a very flat, airless cake, which is not what we want. Okay, that's it. Bring it out, and then the rest will be done manually. Now, folding means to go underneath and turn it over. See that? I'm going underneath and turning it. And that way making sure that everything is incorporated, but not knocking the air out of it. Once I've got that all combined, then the flour gets added a little at a time. Sift it in so that it's nice and light. Get it really nicely mixed, but now I've got this rich, luscious cream chocolate, which I'm going to now put into the molds, which have been pre-greased, into an oven for 160 degrees for 12 to 20 minutes. So if you have a smaller mold, probably 12 minutes, but as this mold is larger, I'm going to cook it a lot longer. Okay, divide it evenly. I'll get my taster in a second and you can taste it. Hey Taj, do you want to lick the bowl? Go for it. That's one way to do the cleaning, that's for sure. Okay, so these go into an oven that's 160 degrees for between 12 and 20 minutes. Because these are large, I'm going to make it 18 minutes. We'll see, we'll check it after that. 20 minutes is up. They're ready now, and they're beautiful. All right, so you can see they're beautiful. They've risen a little bit, they're still soft, and they'll be moist on the center. So if you've greased this container very well, they should just slide out. Let's hope. There we go, look at that. And now the center of this little baby should still be slightly runny, and yes it is. So let's serve this with some fresh raspberries, a little bit of cream. So give it a try at home. It's always fantastic. And look, can't wait to eat it.